Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Mr. Main Event Starts. I am your host, Mr. Main Event Brian Waters, and on today's episode I am going to preview Hell in a Cell. As you know, AJ Lee has been relieved of her duties as Raw's general manager. There's been speculation that she has been smitten with John Cena. In the pre-show, which you can find on YouTube, John Cena will address this situation. And then let's look at the card for just announced in a triple threat match for the WWE Divas Championship. Eve defends her title against Layla and Caitlyn. Caitlyn was robbed of a title shot as she was injured last month at Night of Champions, and therefore Eve was the replacement. Eve went in and became the Divas Champion. Will Eve hold on to her title as she looks to face two people who just absolutely despise her, as Caitlyn and Layla look at Eve as the potential culprit for Caitlyn's injury? In my opinion, Eve will find another way to escape with the title. We have Kofi Kingston, ladies and gentlemen, your new Intercontinental Champion, defending his title against the man he just defeated for the belt, The Miz. The Miz has been on a roll, and now he just had a small roadblock, but I believe he'll get over the hump and regain his IC championship. But don't look for this rivalry to be over with. Speaking of rivals, a new one has been done. Alberto Del Rio and Randy Orton. We all know that Randy Orton was looking to get back into the World Heavyweight Championship picture, but it was Del Rio who prevented that from happening last month at before Night of Champions. And now these two will go one-on-one. In my opinion, Del Rio, who's been showing a little bit more aggression, is just he's just been unable to get over the hump, will find a way to win this match and put himself back in the title picture. We have new tag team champions about a couple months ago, but this week we will have new tag team champions as Team Rhodes Scholars in Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow will take on the team of Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane. Now, Daniel Bryan and Kane has not been able to be on the same page as of late, and this will come into effect as the brilliance of Damian Sandow and the wittiness of Cody Rhodes will come to play, and we will have new tag team champions. Speaking of championships, for the World Heavyweight Championship, we will see The Big Show taking on Sheamus. Sheamus has been on a roll. He's been the champion ever since he defeated Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds. And speaking of seconds, Big Show knows what it's like to lose a title in under 45 seconds as he lost his title to Daniel Bryan. Will Big Show finally be able to get over the hump and get the title and have the title longer than a minute? Only time will tell, because if he does, Dolph Ziggler said that he will cash in his Money in the Bank. I don't think Ziggler's going to cash it in just yet, ladies and gentlemen, but only time will tell. And for our WWE Championship, the most prestigious prize in the history of the WWE, the title that has been held for over 330 days by CM Punk, will face its biggest challenge to date as he takes on the undefeated Ryback. In my opinion, this will not end in a contest. This will end in a no contest. Ryback doesn't look like he's slowing down. CM Punk looks like he's primed and ready to hold the title another 300 more days. In the end, it will be CM Punk finding a way to hold on to this title. Maybe not by a win, but it's a Hell in a Cell match. So how can that happen? Only time will tell. CM Punk, Paul Heyman, and there's always that wild card, that guy who's not around, Brock Lesnar, always will find a way to keep the belt on the Paul Heyman guy, CM Punk. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow me at Mr. Main Event B-Dub on Twitter. Make sure you join the Facebook fan page of The Wrestling Realm. Make sure you're following The Wrestling Realm on Twitter. Make sure you log on to ProWrestlingPowerhouse.com for all your latest news and updates. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out Hell in a Cell, discuss it in the Wrestling Realm fan page, and when you are finished, get ready for 2 o'clock Monday afternoon, as you will be joined with you will be honored by listening to the Dungeon edition of the Wrestling Realm, brought to you by myself, Mr. Main Event Brian Waters, and the brains of the operation, Cameron G. Ladies and gentlemen, Hell in the Cells this weekend. Until then, so long, everybody.